Hello everyone. I am back again. In the live stream. So just now we have some technical issue. That is why I had to stop the session. Or maybe some of you have been watching since the beginning, couldn't continue watching the video. So I restart the live session over again. Okay. So please feel free to go and share this video to your friends, your family right now, which is what I am going to do right now. Because when we have great thing to share, we shouldn't keep it for ourselves only as well. Okay, so I am going to share this video out to my Facebook, because currently this is on 100x Connects. I'm going to share it on my Facebook as well as my Facebook page, so that everybody from everywhere can watch this session. Some of you might be watching this session on YouTube as well. You can always go and share this out to all your friends and family. Thank you, Timothy, for staying. Timothy has been staying since just now. Timothy has been staying in YouTube itself. So thank you very much, Timothy, for always coming in and joining this session. Make sure you go and promote my channel lah to all your friends and family lah, huh? Okay, all right. Okay, so just give me a moment to just share with our community as well, so that everybody can watch this session together. Okay, all right. I have just shared everything. I hope I shared the right one. Yeah. Thanks, Timothy. Thank you so much. Like, seriously, it's very nice to have supportive friends like all the time, so that you don't feel so lonely. Yeah, and I know Timothy is one of those people who really supportive um, to all the athletes out there and all people out there. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to continue today's session. Okay, so I'm not going to start from the beginning because I don't want to reintroduce myself again, but we're going to go straight down into why losing weight too fast is bad for you. I'm going to go from the top. Okay, now a lot of people wants to lose weight really fast. Okay, everybody wants to see result quickly, but unfortunately, let me tell you this: losing weight fast is not something that is good and beneficial for your body. We want to be healthy, right? But losing weight fast is certainly not an healthy option, even though it just makes us feel good, right? So I'm going to tell you why. Okay, number one is it increases the risk of getting gallstones, dehydration, and malnutrition. The thing is like that when we lose weight too fast, it's always the thing that we are always going into a very strict diet. Okay, if you're losing weight too fast, definitely is because you are getting into a very strict diet. Okay, and getting into a strict diet is going to cause you malnutrition. Okay, you need certain nutrition from certain food. You cannot take a certain group of food out of your meals out of a sudden. If you are going to take out of a sudden, you're going to suffer. You might suffer from malnutrition. Okay, and the next thing is, most of the time when you're losing weight very fast, you are actually losing water. You're losing the water weight from your body, so that can cause dehydration. The thing is like that when you lose weight a lot, right? You step on the scale, you feel so happy, but the truth is you are only losing water. You are not actually losing the fat that you want yourself to lose. Okay, it is impossible for your body to actually lose 1 kilo per day. Okay, your fat cannot burn you cannot burn 1 kilo of fat in a day. It's just impossible. There's no way that you can do it. Probably if you go for liposuction, then yeah, you can lose 1 kilo of fat, but not naturally. Okay, so where does that 1 kilo come from? That 1 kilo actually come from your water. So if you're losing so much water from your body, you're going to suffer from dehydration. Okay, and we all know that our body is made out of water. So if you're losing so much, your whole body is going to go crazy. And because when you're losing so much of water, you're going to have headache and all these problems. Okay, if you try, not drinking water enough, you're going to have headache. Okay, so the next thing is, what are you going to feel? You're going to feel hangry. You know the word hangry? You're hungry and angry. You're going to feel very, very irritated. Now, this is not because, actually, it's not because you're hungry, right? We get hungry all the time. But why you're feeling hangry is because of your hormones. Yeah, hangry, yes. So, because of your hormone, you're going to feel so angry all the time, and you don't want to feel that. I'm very sure nobody wants to feel angry all the time, or sad or depressed all the time. So you don't want that. Okay, so losing weight too fast is going to make you having all this feeling, and it's not your problem, it's your hormones trying to react to the changes of your body. Okay, so you don't want to lose weight too fast. That's one of the reasons. The next reason is fatigue. You're going to feel so tired. You're going to feel so unproductive. You're always sleepy. You don't have energy to do a lot of stuff. And I am very sure everybody knows this. To have a healthy body means your body can function very well. You are productive. You can do a lot of things. So you want to make sure that you're not fatigued constantly. And losing weight too fast can just make you feel like, you're dying. Your body is dying. Okay. And the next thing is constipation. Okay, a lot of people might not know this. People always think that, oh, if I'm going on a very strict diet, I am eating a lot of vegetables and fruits, I shouldn't be suffering from constipation. But the truth is, you will. Okay, number one is, some people just cannot digest that much of fiber. If you suddenly, all of a sudden, you change your diet into, instead of eating your normal meal, right, your nasi lemak and your mee curry or things like that, and you suddenly change into a salad. Okay, whole day you're just eating salad and salad and salad. You are going to have constipation because your body is not able to digest the fiber. Suddenly, from a little fiber, now you're giving your body a lot of fiber. It might just get stuck. You get what I mean? The easier way to think about it is, all this fiber that you suddenly put inside your body, it just gets stuck. Yeah, it just gets stuck. Okay, it just doesn't know how to come out. And the next thing is also because when you are going to a very strict diet, most of the time, what do? We remove the oil completely. We remove all the fats. But fats are very, very important in your bowel system. Okay, without the fats, fats, the oils is like a lubricant. Without the fats, you it's just stuck there, lor. Already you have so much fiber in your body, right? It's just going to continue to stuck there. So you're going to have constipation. You're going to suffer from constipation. And we all know that constipation is not good because your body is keeping all this toxic. Okay, so you don't want that. So again, dieting too hard, too fast is not good. And of course, after all these crazy things that's happening in your body, what's going to happen? Hair loss. You're going to lose hair, and nobody wants to be bald. Okay. The reason why is because of malnutrition. Okay, and then your hormone problem, all combined together, you might just start to lose your hair. And of course, for ladies out there, you might have a problem with your menstrual. Your period, your menstrual will be irregular if you suddenly lose weight too fast because of the hormone changes in your body. And again, that is something that is not good, right? And of course, the last thing is always something that I'm very concerned, which is muscle loss. Okay, when you are suddenly losing too much weight, you will definitely lose muscle. Why? It's a defense mechanism. Muscles needs a lot of energy to survive, okay, to function. One of the way to save your body, to help your body to actually save energy, is to lose the muscle. So your body will automatically start burning and losing the muscle so that your body do not have to um, use so much energy because you're not eating enough. You're not giving your body enough fuel to help your body to save the fuel. It just burn off the muscle so that it doesn't use so much. You get what I mean? Yeah. So imagine you have a very beautiful car with a very powerful engine, but you have very little fuel, very little petrol. Okay, so what to do? You still need to drive, right? So what you do is you change the engine. Okay, change the engine into a smaller engine, then it consume less petrol lor. Okay, that's one way to think about it. So that's why your body is going to lose muscle. But the problem is like that we all know muscles is important. Okay, at least those of you who always constantly join my session, you will know that muscle is very, very important. So losing muscle is always not a good sign. Okay, so you don't want to do that. That's why you do not want to lose weight fast. All right. So the next one. Now, but what is so before I talk about solution, right? How you should be losing weight. If losing weight fast is not good for you, so how to lose weight effectively. Before we talk about that, I want to tell you what is actually affecting the weight loss. Why some people lose weight so fast and some people lose weight a bit slower. There's many, many factors, okay? Number one is gender, okay? A male can lose weight faster than a female. Okay, so this is a fact. Unfortunately, it's not fair, right? It's unfair. Actually, especially to a feminist like me, I just feel it's so unfair. The men get to lose weight faster, but the reason is not because they are a male and I am a female. Okay, one of the reason is because of the muscle. The male body is born in a way that they have more muscle because they have higher testosterone. So therefore, with more muscles, you're able to lose weight faster. Okay, for a female, usually we have lesser muscle compared to a man, right? So therefore, losing weight might be a little bit more challenging compared to a man because we have less muscle mass. Because again, just now I mentioned muscles consume more fuel, need a lot more calories. Okay, so it will help you to burn more calories. So if you have lesser muscles, you are going to lose weight slower. Okay, the next thing is age. Okay, so if you are a person who is let's say you are at your peak right now, you are 20, 30 years old. Usually when you're 20, 30 years old, you have quite a strong body. You actually are able to lose weight faster compared to a person who is now currently 50, 60 years old. 50, 60 years old people have slower metabolism. You will lose weight a bit slower. And we actually talked about this topic last week about metabolism. Okay, so it is actually not exactly about age, but it is about your body metabolism. And the metabolism has everything to do with your muscles. A person who is a bit older have lesser muscle mass compared to a younger person because as you age, the body will naturally lose muscles. Okay, it's not able to build that much of muscle and it tends to lose muscle quicker. Okay, so that is the reason why the metabolism will slow down. Okay, so now you understand why muscle mass is so important because muscle mass basically affect your your gender and your age, not affect your gender and your age, but muscle mass is basically the reason why gender and age actually matter in what we are talking right now. Okay, so of course the next thing is about starting point. What is actually your starting point? Okay, if you are a person who is 100 kilo, okay, you are obese, you actually will and can lose weight faster than a person who is only 50 kilo. Okay, because you have more to lose, you will lose faster. So I will not be surprised if a 100 kilo person coming to me and tell me, oh, I lost 10 kilo in the last 2 months. But if a person who is 50 kilo coming to tell me that they lost 10 kilo in the last 2 months, I will be like, wow, what did you do? So for a 100 kilo person, it's easier for them to lose weight in that sense, okay? And then, of course, calorie deficit, okay? Losing weight is all about calorie deficit. Calorie deficit, if you do not understand, means you are you're having less calorie, okay, than what you're eating. You're burning more calorie, you're eating less, okay? So it really depends on how much of a calorie deficit you are having. Of course, a person who have a calorie deficit of 500 calorie is going to burn less compared to a person who is having a calorie deficit of 1,000 calorie. Okay, so that really depends how extreme you want to go. Okay, and of course the next thing is sleep. Okay, sleep is very important when we talk about weight loss. A person who don't sleep enough is very, very hard for them to lose weight. Why? Because of the hormone. Because of your hormone, your hormone will start making your body store more fats. Okay, so you will not be able to lose that much of fat compared to a person who sleeps very well. And when you're sleeping, your body is actually doing a lot of recovery work. Okay, so the recovery is very important. If you do not have a good recovery, your body is constantly in that very weak overwork status. Okay, your weight loss is not going to be as well. Okay, you need sleep. Sleep is very important. Of course, the next thing will be more on the medical side. Okay, so if you are taking medications, a certain type of medication, for example, if you're having depression, okay, if you have depression, the medication that the doctor gave to you usually will cause you to gain weight. Okay, because it's a hormone pill. Okay, or some people take birth control pill, you might realize yourself that you will gain a little bit of weight. That is because of it controls your hormone, so you will not be able to lose weight effectively. But unfortunately, that is not something that you can't change the pill. Okay, what you need to do is just to change your program, the diet plan and your exercise plan, so that you are still able to lose weight while you are taking the medication. Of course, the next thing will be medical condition. Okay, if you're having a thyroid problem, which the few weeks back we actually talk about thyroid, um, if you have a hypothyroidism, means your thyroid is too slow, it's not functioning the way it should be, then you will gain weight fast, and it will be very difficult for you to lose weight. And of course, I did mention in the previous sessions before, I also mentioned that if a person with thyroid, how should you lose weight, right? You gain so much weight so quick. How to lose weight is actually by doing resistant training, and of course eating well. Okay, it's not about going to a very strict diet, it's not about doing cardio, but you have to, a person with a thyroid problem, you must do weightlifting, resistant training to build up the muscles to help you to burn more fat. Okay, and the next thing is about family history and genes. Unfortunately, some of us are born with bad genes, like for example me. So if anybody have ever met my mom, you realize that I look exactly like my mom, and my mom have the genetic of um she's a bit she's obese lah, basically. My mom is obese, so I have that genetic of I can gain weight pretty quickly. Okay, if I don't take care of my diet and I don't exercise, I can actually gain weight pretty quickly. So your family history does play play a role here as well. But unfortunately, there's something that we can't change, right? We can't change our genetic, but what we can change is our lifestyle. And of course, the last thing is yo-yo diet. If you're not able to lose weight properly, it can be because of your yo-yo diet. Okay, a lot of ladies out there are suffering from this because they go on a very strict diet, and then what's going to happen next is they cannot take it anymore because it's too strict, and then they started eating more and more and more. um, and after eating more, what do? You gain back all the weight. So you keep on going this yo-yo diet, strict diet, you lose weight and you cannot take it anymore, you eat more and you gain weight, and then you repeat the cycle. That's why it's called yo-yo. It's up and down and up and down and up and down. So this will affect your entire weight loss journey, both physically and mentally. Physically, you're going to screw up your body system, okay? Because there's only how many of this cycle your body can go through until your body will start, having a alarm signal and saying that no, this is enough. I'm not going to allow you to do this anymore. If you are going to keep losing weight, gain weight, losing weight, and gain weight, I'm going to make you fat all the time. Okay, if you keep doing this yo-yo diet, it's very, very hard for your body. Your metabolism is going to screw up. Okay, remember what I said just now when I mentioned about metabolism. When you go on a very drastic diet, your muscle mass will lose. You will lose your muscle mass. Your metabolism will go down. Then after that, you decided that you want to go back to your normal life. You gain the weight, but your muscle mass is still low. Then after that, you gain weight, right? Then you just thought like, oh, okay, I think I'm too fat already. Now I want to go back on my diet again. And then again, you're going to go on a strict diet and your muscle mass go down even further. And you keep repeating. So it's like a mountain that is keep going down. The chart is keep going down. Your muscle mass keep going down. Your metabolism will keep going down. Okay, muscle has a direct relationship with your metabolism. So don't go on a yo-yo diet. If your friend's going to a yo-yo diet, if a family member going to a yo-yo diet, or yourself, please stop it right now. Okay? Of course, the next one, which is everybody waiting for. Okay, how to lose weight the right way. Okay, number one is, of course, healthy, moderate calorie deficit. We need to go on the calorie deficit to be able to lose weight. That is just logic, science. Okay, if you are eating too much, you're going to gain weight. If you are eating too little, you're going to lose weight. Everybody understand this, right? But you want to eat less. Okay, you want to go in the calorie deficit in a moderate and healthy way. You don't want to go too drastic. And later I'm going to tell you actually how much you're supposed to eat less. Okay, and of course the next thing is exercise, right? If you don't want to go onto a very strict diet, but you still want to lose weight, you want to be more effective, you need to exercise. There's no other way that you can do this. It is not um, it is not smart to say that you want to lose weight just by dieting. That is just, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to describe that. It is not good. You have to exercise. Okay, I have seen so many people, telling me this, oh, Joe, I want to lose weight, but I don't want to start exercising first because it's going to be tough. So I will go on a diet first. Once I lose some weight, then I will start exercising. That just doesn't make sense, because exercising will make your weight loss so much easier. Okay, you don't have to suffer that much, because it's harder to go on a diet than to exercise, because exercise is just 1 hour thing, or even 30 minutes is good enough. Okay, 30 minutes every single day is good. It's 30 minutes rather than you have to suffer for 24 hours a day because you are hungry, you're hangry all the time. So exercise, exercise, exercise. 30 minutes is not hard to find. Just stop scrolling on your Facebook right now. Or even if you're watching today's session right now, just go and do some exercise while you're watching today's session. There you go. That's how you find time, okay? And of course, if you ask me what kind of exercise you should be doing, I would always encourage people to start doing resistance training, weights training. okay? Because that is going to help you to build muscle. Again, muscles means more muscle means higher metabolism, okay? So you want to do that. And if you want to speed things up a little bit, do some cardio. So I always like a combination of both. You do your weightlifting, you do your cardio. Both combined together is the best result that you can get, okay? And the next thing I want to talk about is processed food. Eliminate any all of your processed food. Means stop eating fast food. Okay? And if you go groceries and whatever, any frozen food, stop taking all of those things. Any food that you can keep for a long period of time, all that stuff, please throw it away and stop consuming any of those if you want to lose weight in a very proper way and you want to lose weight effectively. Okay, only eat food that can, if you can keep for a few days and then it will get spoiled one. Those are whole food. Eat only those food. Please, please, please stop eating processed one. I know it's very convenient for us to buy processed food. Okay, it's so easy to get fast food. Okay, it's fast, but it's not healthy for us. It's easier for us to buy, go to grocery and buy, let's say some nuggets or whatever things like that, because it won't get spoiled quickly, right? You can keep it for long, but unfortunately those things are too processed. Okay, it's so processed that even the fungus don't want to eat it. Can you imagine that the fungus actually don't even want to eat this food, and you want to consume it into your body? Okay, that's the reason why you can keep for so long, because the fungus don't the bacteria, fungus and whatever don't even want to eat this food. Okay, if you have ever watched the one of the experiment video of people actually did an experiment on one of the very famous fast food, you will be shocked that the burger and the fries can actually keep for months and it wouldn't even have a single fungus on it. Yeah. It is incredible to think how much processed this food have, that even the fungus can't survive in such environment, but we are putting it into our body. So stop eating it, because when you're eating so much of all this processed food, your body just have to work so hard to digest all these junks in your body. Yeah, there's too much junks in your body. Okay, and of course the next thing, which is my favorite, which is to consume more protein. Okay, I always talk about protein. Protein is very good to help you to build muscle. Okay, so protein is very important. And protein, uh, for the past few weeks or months and years, I've been saying that protein actually can help you to burn more calories. The reason is because protein are thermogenic. It creates heat in your body. Just like, people sell you caffeine pills that can help you with a weight loss pill. It's the same theory. Instead of eating all this caffeine pill or caffeine whatever or coffee that can help you to lose weight, you might as well just eat more protein, because it has more benefits, because protein can help you to build muscle, right? So it helps you to burn more fat as well. The next thing about protein is it also makes you feel very full. Okay, after eating protein you feel very, very full. It lasts you longer, so you don't have to crave for any other food. So that's why protein is always the go-to if you want to lose weight. And when we want to lose weight, right, most of the time we take carbs out of our diet, because taking carbs out of the diet is probably the easiest thing that we can do. And then you replace it with protein. Okay, so this will be the trick for you lah. If you're going to remove your carbs, you have to replace it with protein. All right, don't replace it with fats. Unless you are doing a ketogenic diet, right? Yeah, so but that's another topic for another day. Now, but how much of weight you need to lose? Okay, so I mentioned today's topic is about losing weight too fast, too fast, too fast. But how fast is fast, right? So ideally, you should lose 1 to 3 pounds of body weight per week. Okay, so it is equal. When I change pound to kilo, it will be 0.45 to 1.36 kilo of weight per week. That should be your range. Okay, so if you want to lose weight, that will be your range. Okay, or the easier way I like to calculate is 1% of your current body weight. So if you are a person who is 100 kilo, you should be losing 1% of your body weight, which is only 1 kilo per week. So can you imagine? I'm talking about a 100 kilo person should be only losing 1 kilo per week. If you're only 50 kilo, please do not expect yourself to lose 1 kilo per week. Okay? Only 1%. Okay? 1% of 50 kilo, it will be 0.5 kilo. So that will be your maximum already. You shouldn't lose more than that. Anything more than that is too much. Okay, so please write this down. Okay, and yeah, this is because this is a very important information that I think you should know, so that you know that okay, whether you are losing your weight is at the correct rate or not. Because some people have an idea of the more you lose, the better it is. No, the maximum should be 1% of the body weight only. Okay, only 1%. And the thing is, you have to look into this. Just now I mentioned about 1 pound of body weight per week, right? Or 0.45 kilo of body weight per week. All right. You do know that actually 0.45 kilo of fats, right, is equals to 3,500 calories. Okay, it's 3,500 calories. So if you want to lose all your weights are 100% fats, right? You have to make sure that you lose 3,500 calories or 0.45 kilo of fats. And to achieve that, okay, if we divide it by 7 days, right, means every day you need to lose 500, you need to be in a calorie deficit of 500 calories. Okay, so 500 calories per day, you times it to 7 equals to 3,500. Okay, so every day you should be in a calorie deficit of 500 calorie. 500 calorie of calorie deficit is actually not something that is easy for everyone. All right. If you are able to achieve that, good for you. If you're not able to achieve that, it is completely, totally fine. Now, how I like to ask people to do is to just go into calorie deficit of around 200 to 300 calorie per day only. Okay, only 200 and 300 calorie, because if you are going to a very strict diet, what is going to happen? Like I mentioned just now, you're going to start to lose your muscles and you're going to start to lose your water from your body instead of fats. So what I will always advise people to do is just reduce 200 to 300 kilo 200 to 300 calories from your food. Okay, just remove it, 200 to 300. But now you're going to ask me the question, right? But I want to lose 1 kilo. So what can I do? Okay, I want to lose that, not 1 kilo, sorry, is that 0.5 kilo, right? I want to maximize it. What can I do? Exercise law. Okay, you just need to go for your exercise. Okay, because every time when you exercise, you at least you will burn 200 calorie. Okay, if you go on a jog for 30 minutes, you can lose, like you can burn around 200 calorie. So you're already on a calorie deficit of 200-300 calorie, and then you burn another 200-300 calorie. There you go. That's how you lose weight. It's not just by going into a very strict diet. Okay, you have to, this is the way how you combine. This is the importance of combining diet and exercise together. Okay, then you'll get the best result for yourself. Okay, so please write this down. Instead of going a very strict diet, just reduce 200 to 300 calorie per day and go for your exercise. Okay, you can do one day exercise, one day you can do cardio, the next day you do weightlifting. But if you do weightlifting, you should be doing around 1 hour. But if you want to do cardio, there should be 30 minutes, should be good enough. Okay, so you alternate it. That's how you start exercising. Of course, you can go to join any other classes as well to help you to start exercising, kickstart your healthy journey as well. All right. Okay. The next thing is, this is going to be very, very useful for you, is to have a food diary. Okay. Write down the things that you eat so that, number one, you know what you are eating. The problem with us, with a lot of people, is you do not even know what you are putting in your mouth and into your body. You need to write it down so that you can actually visualize the thing. Okay, write it down. So, and of course, for you to remember what you have eaten. Then you can, from there, when you have a diary, you can start analyzing when things goes wrong, and you know it when things goes right. Okay, so having a food diary is really, really important. The way I do it, I like to do it is, I just download an app called My Fitness Pal. I'm not endorsed by My Fitness Pal. I hope I am, but anyone can go and download My Fitness Pal. This is what I use, because inside My Fitness Pal, they can tell you how many calories you are eating. So from there you can track already, right? So track your day zero before you start your journey. If you just write down what you have been eating, your normal day, what you're eating. Since it's day zero, you haven't started yet. So for example, you key in the My Fitness Pal, I eat nasi lemak for breakfast today. Afternoon I had mee curry, and then night I have I don't know, I have a mee goreng mama. You put it down, it will tell you how many calories you're eating roughly. Okay, it's not 100% accurate, but roughly you know how many calories you add on that day. Now, then you go to the next day. Next day, when you start your diet, your journey to weight loss, your day one, you key in what you eat it. Okay, so if day zero you are eating 2000 calorie, okay, so you just want to make sure that when during your day one you want to eat 1800 calorie or 1700 calorie. So from there you know what changes you made. Okay, and not just comparing the calories. Of course, you want to compare the protein and the carbs and the fats as well. So you realize, okay, how much carbs and fats and protein I am eating every single day. But the next thing, why food diary is so important, is when things goes wrong, you can actually detect what was wrong. Let's say I have been on a diet since Monday to Sunday, okay? But from Monday to Friday, my weight was was slowly coming down, gradually in a very nice rate. But suddenly on the Sunday, it just shoot up, okay? Then you can look back in your diary, what was wrong, okay? Then you realize, Oh, yesterday on Saturday, I went out with my friends and I eat a lot. And I had a lot of drinks like alcohol or blah blah blah. So you can see from the your food diary that okay, I shouldn't be eating this. Okay, maybe you had fast food, example, right? And the fast food actually make your body gain weight. So then fast food is not suitable for you. So that's why food diary is important in this sense, okay? It really helps you to analyze what is right and what is wrong. All right? And of course, self-monitoring. You want to monitor yourself, not just only your food, but also the exercise that you are doing. Okay? You want to monitor, okay, how much exercise am I doing? Today I'm doing 30 minutes of cardio. Tomorrow I'm doing 45 minutes of cardio. You want to kind of monitor yourself so that at least you have an idea. Again, it's for the sake of you knowing what is wrong and what is right. Okay, what goes wrong and what didn't go, uh, what went well. So you can analyze from there. So your exercise also you have to monitor. So if the best way will be, the best way to monitor yourself is for exercise lah. Every day do the same thing. Okay, every day if you fix your time, every day at 7 a.m. I am going to do 30 minutes cardio. Then do it every single day, or alternate day, because I don't like you to do every single day cardio, right? So you spend 30 minutes doing cardio for Monday. Tuesday you spend 30 minutes doing some body weights workout or weights training, going to the gym, blah blah blah. Wednesday, you do cardio again. Thursday, da da da. So you at least you have a plan. You monitor it, see what works and what doesn't work. And of course, monitoring also including monitoring your weight. You have to weigh yourself regularly. I don't recommend people to weigh themselves every single day because it it's not going to be beneficial for you, okay, mentally. Okay, because our weight fluctuates all the time. If I take my weight in the morning and I take my weight again in the afternoon and one more time in the evening, let me tell you this, my weight is going to keep changing depending on how much water I'm drinking, depending on how much food is inside my stomach and I haven't go toilet yet. Okay, so you shouldn't be monitoring your weight too much. I'm giving you an example of uh, on the same day, morning, afternoon, and night. But I don't. So you for sure you don't do that, right? I don't want you to do that because that's crazy if you keep weighing yourself all the time. But even monitoring yourself every single day is not good because day one on Monday, you might be, it's the first day of your diet. Of course, your weight is going to be high, right? Then you go on a diet. Day two, you lose weight. Okay, and then on day two, you might drink, or you might go on, you might, maybe you went to the gym or did cardio, and then you lost a lot of water in your body. So day three, you're going to be lighter. But on the day three itself, you decided to that that day is really really hot, you drink a lot of water, and then maybe you have some food that is a little bit too salty. On day four, your weight is going to go up. Then you're going to feel disappointed that why is my weight so high and things like that. I've been losing weight for the past 3 days, and then on the fourth day it's just not working, my weight went up. When the weight goes up, it just blow your mind. Okay, it just you just won't feel mentally emotionally well. So I don't encourage you to weigh yourself every day. So what's the ideal way? Every week. Okay, you weigh yourself every week, because that will then you will see the chart going into the right direction. If not, then you will always constantly be up, down, 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 up, down. Okay, so don't do that too much. Um, and another way to monitor yourself is actually to measure. Get a measuring tape and measure, because sometimes the weighing machine might not be the best way to tell you whether you are doing the right thing or whether you are seeing result or not. The reason is because sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, your muscles are much heavier than your fats. Okay, it's very heavy. Um, like, let me give you, I just want to hold something. This size of fats might be 0.1 kilo, but this size of muscles is 1 kilo. You get what I mean? So muscles are very heavy. So sometimes when you look at the scale and the scale is not going down, but it but when you look at yourself in the mirror or when you wear your pants at time, you realize that, oh, my pants is looser. I look at myself in the mirror. I look better. I look slimmer, but my weight is not coming down. This is the reason why. So instead of keep weighing yourself and think that the weighing machine is so important, go and get yourself a measuring tape. Yeah, measuring tape is even cheaper than a weighing machine. Good, get a measuring tape and measure yourself. And the most important place to measure yourself is, of course, your waist. Okay, measure your waist, measure your hip area, and of course, if you want, like for guys, if you want to measure your arms, but usually the arms will be or even ladies also can do that. Like arms usually will be the slowest, I would say. Yeah, the first one you will see is your waist. You should start seeing your waist getting smaller. Okay, so that is more important than your weight. Okay, your weight doesn't mean anything at all, because I can gain 1 kilo of muscles and look incredible, right? And I can gain 1 kilo of fat and looks like shit. Okay, you get what I mean? Let me tell you an example of myself. I am currently at 55, 56 kilo. When 10 years ago, I was the same weight. But 10 years ago, if you joined the last session, um, and you see a picture of myself, the chubby self, my old self, I was around that same weight, 55, 56 kilo, but I looked like flabby and I look unhealthy. And now today, if you look at me, I am still the same weight, but I look healthy and I look strong. So that is more important instead of your weight. So stop obsessing with your weight. Like, I'm serious. Um, I often hear people saying that, oh, like, all this, there's this program that can help you to lose 5 kilo, 10 kilo in a month. It doesn't mean anything at all if you're not doing it the right way. Because what's going to happen after you lost the 5 kilo and 10 kilo? You're going to gain all the weight right back. So you don't want to do that. Okay? All right, so that is today's session. So if you have any more question, you can feel free to ask the question here, right here, okay? So while waiting for you to ask me questions, if you have any, I'm just going to once again introduce myself. So my name is Josephine Yong. I am the first and only female IFBB pro in Malaysia. If you do not know what is IFBB, IFBB is a bodybuilding federation, and I am the first female in Malaysia who got awarded as a professional athlete. So I'm a professional bodybuilder, and I think until today I'm still the only one in Malaysia, a female in Malaysia. Besides that, also recently I got awarded as Pilates Trainer of the Year, both nationally and also regionally. Nationally means Malaysia lah, and regional is Asia. Yeah, so, and of course, I'm a personal trainer. Okay, I train people in the gym. I help people to lose weight to achieve their fitness goal. Sometimes it's just not about weight; it's about health as well. So I help people to help them to gain, to get back the health that they deserve to have. And I am also a Pilates instructor, obviously. Um, so I help people with pain, injury, and whatever. If you have pain, you have injury, and all this stuff, I think you should start doing Pilates because it's really, really good to help your body to learn how to move in a proper way so that you can prevent from further injury. It's also a very good rehab. Of course, if you don't have any injury, I think you should always try Pilates because it really teach you on how to engage the right muscle and the right way to do any movements. Yeah. I can say I think all my knowledge, like anatomy knowledge, all came from Pilates because it really is so detailed that once you understand um the Pilates and why we move in a certain way, then you can apply it on any single exercises out there. Yeah, including weightlifting or powerlifting or whatever, all this stuff. Yeah. And I'm also a nutrition coach. That's why I can talk to you a little bit more about nutrition and all this stuff. So I help people. If anybody have any trouble like with your eating, your diet, can come and talk to me. So I'm actually uh, I studied from precision nutrition. So the way we talk about dieting and nutrition is very different. It's not about asking you to go on a very strict diet because it's not sustainable. Sustainability is the most important thing. If you think that you can't do that, all year round, then you shouldn't be doing that. Okay. You should find a way that's sustainable for you. Okay, so going into strict diet is a no-no lah, because you can't do it all the time. And since we're talking about this, right, actually, um, a lot of people use many different fat diet, different diet to actually help you to lose weight very quickly. Um, for example, ketogenic diet, for example, intermittent fasting, and many more like vegan and all this stuff. Is it good? Is it bad? There's no good and no bad. But if it's sustainable for you, then it's good. Okay. If it's not sustainable for you, then it's not good. It's not suitable for you. So that's how it is. Um, and that's how you determine whether a diet is strict or not strict as well. If you feel like it's not sustainable, you can't do that all year round, then don't do it. That's too strict for you. Okay. And this is a poster of me winning the Pilates Trainer of the Year. If you want to see my trophy, it's right at the back there. Yeah, it's a very pretty trophy. Yeah. And then if you want to follow me, okay, you want to learn more from me or you want to talk to me, then just go and follow me on my social media. So it's you can find me on my Facebook page. It's Josephine IFBB Pro MY. My Instagram is Jojo Pilates. Ah! I'm so sorry. I just dropped something. I just dropped my crystal. Okay, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so I was holding the crystal here and I was just playing with it and drop it. Anyway, if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it's called Jojo Pilates IFBB Pro, and my LinkedIn is just my full name, my Josephine Young. Okay, and I also have a YouTube channel, Josephine Pilates and Fitness. Go and follow me on my YouTube as well. So if you want to talk with me, you want to have a consultation with me, feel free to connect with me because I have a free 30 minutes consultation for everyone who is interested. Yeah. So that's all for today. So let me remove the slides and so you can see me bigger. Yeah. So if you have any questions, I don't see any question here. I only see some comments. Near Leo is saying good sharing. Thank you very much. Okay, I should share it. Yeah. Thank you. And then Timothy also says thanks for sharing all as always, so informative. Thank you very much. And of course, thank you for being so supportive. Yeah. So if there's no more question, I'm going to end the session here today. And if you want me to talk about any other topic, you can let me know, put it down in the comment section as well, so that I know, okay, you're interested in this topic. Next week, I will talk about that, okay? If not, then I will just find any topic that's suitable that I think you should know, and then I will talk about that, okay? All right. Thank you very much, everybody. And I will see you next Tuesday, same time, 9 p.m. All right. Bye bye, everyone, and have a good night.